In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive an LMS Class 4F steam locomotive.
Alright, so looks like this time we're gonna be driving Class 4F. So let's get started. Oh yeah, it is actually a little bit different than the Class 6P and Class 8F. As you can, I think if you noticed, this one has like what total of 6 axles, so 3 in the front and 3 in the back. But I think the other ones had, I believe, 4 axles on the front and 4 in the back though. Also, one interesting thing is the Class 6P and Class 8F, they actually had one small, I don't know what it's called exactly, but they have a one guiding axle. So that's the one that basically guides the train direction. So guides train direction in the sense whenever the track changes there. So that axle is the one probably that guides the train's movement. I guess so. I may be wrong though. But anyways, let's get this one started. And this one doesn't even have a seat. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny because I wonder like how those train engineers used to drive this, like by standing for what, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours continuously. That would have been like painful. Okay, let's stand.
Let's prepare the locomotive for departure. The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. Move the reverser into the full forward position. This ensures you will get the maximum amount of power to get the train moving. This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it's equipped with vacuum brakes. When a vacuum is created, the brakes will release. The driver can use the brake handle to destroy the vacuum, which will start to apply the brakes. To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking. Open the cylinder cocks to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinder. The regulator acts like the throttle for steam locomotives. It controls how much steam is delivered into the cylinders. Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Remember that power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early can cause wheel slip.
Interesting. So it's not downhill. I think the moment you change the reverser to either backwards or reverse, reverse or reverser to the forward or backward position, it generates some sort of power to the steam locomotive, and then it starts rolling by itself. So even though right now the reverse regulator is set to 0, the locomotive is still moving. So that's pretty interesting. I may be wrong, but it may be just scenario, but or it may be a real thing. But okay, let's put the regulator to 25% though. That's a lot. Let's reach the speed limit of 24 kilometers per hour. Okay, start the clock. Closed. Okay, so we gotta stop at that location somewhere. Where is that location? Okay, it's 460, 440 something. Okay, so maybe we are quite at high speed. Let's just go at this speed limit. Yeah, you can't see. What is that? Oh, that's a whistle. Let's see, where does the whistle come out from? Okay, so it's interesting. Look at the locomotive, it looks like a toy. Beautiful. So we need to stop there.
You will need to ensure that all the junctions are correctly aligned before moving the locomotive. As this yard features manual junctions, you'll need to set them by either walking over to them or by using the map. Now that the junctions are aligned, you can move the locomotive over to the wagons and prepare to couple up.
So we need to couple with these wagons, okay.
When coupling to a train, make sure you're keeping to a slow speed and that you stop just before the buffers. You may find it easier to control the locomotive by having a small brake application as you do this last move.
Alright, time to slow down and move. It's approaching fast.
This locomotive uses manual hook and chain couplings, which will need to be connected by you. You can couple or uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Let's connect the formation using the external camera. Now couple the locomotive to the freight wagons. Return to the first-person camera. The brakes on these wagons are still applied and will need to be released before we can move them. The wagons can now be moved out of the siding. Change direction with the reverser and open the regulator again to get the train moving.
Okie doke. Set the regulator to 25%. Oh, that's... Ooh, that was quick. I don't know why it was saying like there is a transmission delay on this steam locomotive, but I didn't feel that. Like, as soon as I put the regulator to 25%, the locomotive was quick enough to move. We have to stop at this location, so some brakes, not too much though. And releasing brakes. Don't stop yet, don't stop yet.
Make sure that the junctions are correctly aligned so you can couple to the second set of wagons.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about the junctions.
Keep in mind that your train is now longer, so remember to watch your speed and come to a stop just before the buffers.
Got it. Let's get moving. Forward. And yeah, should be gonna... train's long this time, so let's put it to 0. Go to the third camera. Okay, you have to be very careful. Slowly. Okay, should be good enough camera view for us.
The wagons are in position. Switch to the external camera again and couple the wagons together.
Okay, that's
nice work. You now have a complete train.
Okay.
You can now transport the wagons over to the indicated location.
So I think it wants us to go 50. What? No, just backwards. Okay. And then release the brakes. Yeah, look at that. So the moment I put the reverser to backwards, the train started moving. I'm assuming this time we are actually going from inside. Yeah.
You're starting
So
to pick
this
up
is where
speed.
we're going from.
Move the reverser towards mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy.
Okay, so we care.
This class of locomotive was first built in 1924 and was designed as a medium-sized freight locomotive. They're based on the design of the Midland Railway's 3835 class, which was originally built in 1911. The Class 4F was commonly referred to by train spotters as Duck Sixes, a nickname derived from their 060 wheel arrangement.
060 wheel arrangement. Okay.
A total of 575 of this class were produced between 1924 and 1937. Between 1959 and 1966, all of these locomotives were withdrawn from service, with 572 of them being scrapped. Today, only 3 of this class survives in preservation, only one of which being an example of the pre-grouping Midland Railway design.
Interesting.
This locomotive has a tractive effort of over 24,000 pounds and has a top speed of 58 miles per hour.
So this is called 060 because I'm assuming it has 6 axles, 0 in the front and 0 in the back for that. I think the guide, like locomotive guide or something. But that's hard. I mean, I don't know how, or it may be just the thing about practice.
Let's prepare the train to slow down.
Like, I can't
Bring
see
the
a
train
damn
to stop
thing.
in the
So,
indicated position.
alright, let's try it this way. Just looking at the distance, so it's going pretty fast. Okay, gotta stop. Ah, we're short. Okay.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of
no,
operating
actually,
this
okay.
locomotive.
So we did actually stop because of the marked area. So that's why. Cool. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. This was a quick one and introduction to the Class 4F. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, have fun. Goodbye.